Hey guys, it's Post and welcome back, and in today's video we're doing Venom versus Spider-Man. In this episode it's a little bit different. The way it works is there's going to be 3 henchmen for Spider-Man and 3 henchmen for Venom. Each henchman has 3 lives. If a henchman gets eliminated, they lose a life. However, if you eliminate Spider-Man or Venom, they are the VIP and the game is over and the other team gets the win. Today's video is inspired by X2 Twins, so shout out to them over there. And also guys, don't forget to tap that subscribe button. Roughly 98% of you guys that watch these videos aren't subscribed. And if you're interested in all boss stuff in the world of Fortnite, this is the #1 place to be. So tap that subscribe, tap that notification bell. And if you guys want to join in on these videos, I'll be getting you guys to be involved if this video does well. So don't forget to watch it right to the very end. To find out how to be in my videos, comment down below who do you think is going to win between Venom and Spider-Man, and this battle is going to be insane. Here you can see the warm-up right now. What we've actually decided to do is loot up the entire map, get a bunch of mats, get a bunch of weapons and items, because Venom is going to use Venom's Mythic ability and Spider-Man is going to be using the harpoon gun. All the henchmen are only going to have green and common weapons, so uncommon and common weapons. It's going to be an interesting battle between the 2 teams, and each team is going to have an hour to build a base. But don't worry, we'll speed through the base building so you guys can see exactly how each team is going to build a base. This is going to be interesting. Let's jump straight into it. So here we have Spider-Man's team's base being constructed right now. They had an hour in total to build this base, and the aim of the base was to actually build a few hiding spots, so if Spider-Man did need to hide, you would have a few spots in. And you're probably wondering, Pat, how is that going to work if someone's just going to build or edit through this? Well, the rules in this game actually consisted of no 90s, no building to an extreme level, no breaking structures other than the bosses, as well as the classic edit moves being banned, as well as the classic box fighting being banned as well. So no pro moves allowed. It's going to make the OG feeling of Fortnite come back for this one. How exciting and how awesome. Okay, so here we had our base constructed. The Spider-Man team were ready on their side. You can see Spider-Man and his henchmen ready to go. Now on the other side, which was just down across the way from the hill, you can see that the Venom team were constructing their base. And the base they decided to build was a little bit different to our style. Now we based these off the original Save the World style, and that is what both teams did, but they went for more of kind of like a ground style base with more of an upper section. Let me know in the comments which base you do prefer between the Spider-Man and Venom one. We'll go through the overview of them in a second once this one's finished being constructed. But yes, again, they had an hour to construct this and it was fully constructed, and Team Venom were ready to go with the 8-ball henchman by their side. So he had his henchman, Venom's henchman right there, and we were set to go. So they constructed this upper section where they could snipe out of using the ARs, which was pretty cool, and they were ready and set. So absolute awesome squad right here with the 8 balls and Venom as their boss. Again, Venom and Spider-Man only have 1 life in this, so let's jump into it and go into the battle between all of these. The Spider-Man team was ready to go, and they started the fight by firing in a bunch of bandage bazookas to show no fear against Venom himself on the other side over there. We were ready to go and everything was sorted. Both bases were fully constructed. We had the Spider-Man team on the left and the Venom team on the right. Comment down below which one's your favorite one between these 2 bases. Let's jump straight into this. Okay, so the battle between Venom and Spider-Man has begun. I am personally on the Spider-Man team, so I'm going to be commentating it from that point of view because that's the team I was on. So our plan as the Spider-Man team was actually have Spider-Man go to their base and hide in their base rather than ours, which would confuse them greatly, kind of outnumbering them because they'd split their numbers. So that was our plan. So you can see here, Spider-Man was down at the bottom. We were suppressing a few of their kind of henchmen with our henchmen. Sending Spider-Man into their base was a great tactic right here because this should confuse them to start with. What they've gone ahead and done though is actually blocked up the door with Venom using one of the tennis balls from Ant-Man's location. I found that kind of an interesting move. I kind of like what they've done there. Now the henchmen of Spider-Man slowly begin to approach the enemy territory. Venom is hidden inside the basement. You can see the arrows of where the Venoms are to kind of give you guys an area or an idea where the location of their henchmen and Venom is. They're on the lower layer right there, so we might have a chance here at getting the elimination pretty early, as well as Spider-Man is making a sneaky move as they begin to approach our base. You can see that one of their henchmen just completely misses Spider-Man. That could have been game over right there, but luckily enough, we managed to make it into their base pretty nicely. So 3 of us make it in really nicely. There are 2 currently located in here, Venom and his henchmen inside a room. Again, we currently do not know where the location is. Obviously in the replay we can see where they are, but right now you can see we opened that door right there and we just completely missed them. The tennis ball keeps them disguised and we don't realize at all that they are in here. We are just so confused right now. Spider-Man, we're waiting for him to approach in here because obviously we don't want to do any engagement without Spider-Man with us, so we can protect the VIP in this situation, because if he does get eliminated, this game is over. So we kind of are trying to move the tennis ball, but he's He's standing on the other side blocking it, and he's in like a perfect position where we can't see Venom's henchmen, so we're doing pretty well there in my opinion. Alright, so we actually regroup with Spider-Man over here, we regroup nicely, and we begin to approach inside of here. This is when we actually start to realize that maybe someone is in there. So we're going to head in, go and see if anyone is in here. One of our henchmen does open the door, and he does realize that someone's in there. He moves the tennis ball and starts going for them pretty badly, and we get the elimination off. So there's one life lost from the Venom team, and Venom gets a really nice escape right here through this backside. As I said, only the Venom boss and Spider-Man boss can edit and destroy structures to make it more interesting, and he does get a really nice escape through right there. Why this is all going on though, they are confused. The other two henchmen have actually gone over to our base and started searching for Spider-Man. However, what they don't know is Spider-Man is with us in the engagement, which is making it very interesting and a very, very good tactic in this situation. So with that going on, we continue to go for our search and start to search for Venom and slowly start to eliminate a few different kind of henchmen as well to get their lives down. Venom has gone into a little bit of a hiding spot on the lower ground as we continue to search for henchmen to try and drop their lives. We're protecting Spider-Man with our life. Luckily enough, none of the henchmen actually know right now that Spider-Man is in their base, so we're in a good position right here. So what we can do is we can actually rotate back into our base as they realize that Spider-Man is over here. And it looks like one of the Venom henchmen have located Spider-Man. This is not good. This is not good. Luckily enough, I actually get in the way and dodge the damage, and one of our other henchmen get the elimination. He lands straight back in this guy and tries going for another elimination on the henchman, but luckily enough, we take him out. So there's another 3 lives lost for them, and they are down 3 lives. So that is crazy, crazy stuff on their side. You can see here, Spider-Man actually escapes the Venom base because now they know that we're located over here. So we've sent Spider-Man back over to our base, really confusing them, using some really good Spidey senses to keep Spider-Man moving from base to base to confuse them even further. So right now, Spider-Man has located himself back in our base. He's hiding underneath one of our stairs right by our entrance into our base. But the other 2 Venom henchmen are very confused in this situation. They are going to start heading back to our base to see if Spider-Man is still over there, which is perfect timing for us to again search for Venom and even get some more lives taken off them. But it's very important to take down the lives. If we manage to eliminate all of their henchmen, then possibly we could get like a 4v1 on their Venom and get the elimination. But it looks like we've actually head back to our base to take some of these out. We sent 2 of our henchmen back. We lose one right there. You can see I'm here trying my best to get some eliminations off right here. Another one does drop in though. We've got a nice little elimination there. We get some good lives taken away from them. Really nicely done. And while this was taking place, it looks like Spider-Man heads into the basement and gets in a really nice position to hide it out. Okay, it looks like we've got some more of the Venom henchmen approaching us because they kind of realize maybe that Spider-Man might be over here. One of them comes over. He actually gets eliminated straight away. That's another life drained from the Venom team. They are really lacking. And another one here. We're going to get another life taken off them right there. Oh, he takes one of us and then we get him straight in the back with the shotgun. Nice little life taken off both of us there. And Venom is still hiding in this section over here. Pretty good tactic from Venom. Eventually, he's going to have to move in though to get the approach on Spider-Man to try and get the victory for that team. You can see us here. We're approaching their base right now to actually go and search for Venom a little bit further. Struggling to make it over though. Big fight out in the open field right here. As I said, there isn't much building allowed in this, so we have to stay in formation and try our best to get our shots off. But luckily enough, we're suppressing enough, using our bandage week to drop a few bandages for the people behind us and approaching in a little bit better. We've got some suppressive fire coming in from the top, and we make it into their base nicely. There's actually a combat going on down here. Luckily enough, we get the turn on their pyramid design and actually get the elimination there on them. So it's another life loss for them. Inside of their base, Spider-Man is now rotated back over to their base to help us with some backups, try and get some lives taken off. You can see they actually get the elimination on here. This is a risky situation where Spider-Man jumps into the battle, tries his best to get the elimination, does another shot. There's 2 shots, just one more shot and he gets the elimination. Go on, hit it. You've got it. There we go. We had to hit that shot right there. Otherwise, we would have actually lost the game. So congratulations there. At this point right now, we have got the huge advantage. They are out of lives. If they get eliminated one more time, they are out of the game. And it looks like we're going straight in for another elimination. And there goes one of their players completely out. He has lost all of his lives. Now, Venom himself is still hiding in this tower, but strangely enough, Venom actually came up with a really good tactic to rotate over to our base using some mats across the route. As I said, they can actually build some, potentially, the heroes. I thought this was a unique tactic, using this Spidey web to get across through the sky. This was unseen by us. We just couldn't even see it coming. We were currently suppressing on the players down below and did not see this coming. And Venom actually gets into our base and gets in a pretty good position using some of our advantage points near our basement section. So this was a really good tactic from Venom, rotation in right there. And this could actually bring him the victory. He's using his Mythic to destroy a few structures to head down into the basement. Then he comes out of the basement and gets himself ready. While we're having a big combat gap between all of the guards, Venom actually approaches one of our henchmen right here, and it's actually Spider-Man. He actually locates Spider-Man. The battle begins between these two. He's actually going in with the harpoon. He hits with the harpoon once. He's missing a harpoon shot there. Another miss from the harpoon shot right there. Venom comes around the side, tries and gets a few hits off with his pickaxe. It's just not fast enough turn there. Another miss from Spider-Man. These misses are just going to lose us the game. This is not good at all. Venom coming straight in versus Spider-Man. Spider-Man unfortunately missing right there. You can see me approaching with my henchman. It's in slow-mo. Oh, and it looks like Venom gets the elimination in the slow motion. I get the turning a little bit slowly right there. You can see me going for the Venom right there, trying to work out what's going on, and we get the elimination on Venom. But unfortunately, it does look like Venom gets the elimination first. So it is a W for the Venom team in today's video on Venom versus Spider-Man. I really do hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you'd like to be involved in one of these style of videos, and if this video does perform well and you guys would like to see stuff like this in the future, I'll happily get some of you guys involved in these games. Come and join my Discord, which is linked down below. Also consider joining as a member to get priority into member games, which will get you into these videos. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, don't forget the member button is down below and the Discord is down below as well. So hopefully you guys can get involved with all of that. Don't forget, if you'd like to support me further, code Postboxpat in the item shop really does me a lot, and with season 5 out in a few days, or it could already be out when you're watching this video, remember to pop code Postboxpat in the item shop. Thank you so much, and once again, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Postboxpat signing out.